Hello YouTube, this is Morgan Airspeed Prime here with my next Avatar news update video, and it seems like we are potentially getting a big Korra announcement from Dark Horse on their stream next Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday. So September 2nd, they are teasing some sort of Korra announcement. Now, you can see here on the Legend of Korra subreddit, someone took the quote out of the stream where obviously the Dark Horse person here, Korra O'Neill, said this: "We'll be making a big announcement very soon, but join us next week here on Twitch, same time, same place, like I said, about 1 p.m. Pacific for something new and exciting in the Legend of Korra universe. We're once again partnering with Nickelodeon to bring you some fun stuff. So our streams in the next 2 weeks will have some big guests and fun and exciting giveaways. So return, join us again in the future Wednesdays." So yeah, 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern, and that is I think 9 p.m. GMT, so that's the time for me. I do have the stream up here. I think this is where they say it, so I'll just be quiet as this like 30 or so second clip plays.
Yes, I mentioned earlier that there's going to be something new and exciting for Legend of Korra and Avatar fans too. Next week, tune in. We'll be making a big announcement very soon, but join us next week here on Twitch, same time, same place, like I said, about 1 p.m. Pacific, for something new and exciting in the Legend of Korra universe. We're once again partnering with Nickelodeon to bring you some fun stuff. So our streams in the next 2 weeks will both have some big guests and fun and exciting giveaways. So return, join us again in the future Wednesdays. Rex will probably be here.
Okay, so there you have it. That's the way it was said. Now, obviously, I think it reads slightly differently to how it was said, in the sense that, like, I almost interpret the way she says it as in, like, there'll be online some sort of a, like, pre-announcement prior to this, and that will, like, hype up this reveal a little bit more. Because as it reads there, it's like on the stream they'll be making some big announcement, which I still think it probably is where they're leading you towards, but we'll see, I suppose, whatever sort of hype up for this reveal that they do, because otherwise, like, no one really knows about this. Like, it's not even like that successful of a post on the subreddit, really, for the most part. So not a lot of people are familiar about, like, that this happened, and, like, again, this stream was like Wednesday just gone, so it's been a few days and it's only sort of just come to light that typically their streams aren't like mega popular like the Turf Wars live reading streams were. So they're going to have to really do some work to hype up this one. So I'm sharing it now, of course, because they're saying it's a big announcement. Now, what could that be? To me, it has to be new Korra comics, because there's nothing new on the schedule for comics, as I've covered before on the channel. We've got the Runes of the Empire Library Edition coming out in just a few weeks, and after that, it's just like art book reprints coming at some point. So we have to wait and see what exactly they're doing here with this. Is it just art books? I don't think that's big enough, honestly. That's a fun extra thing, because I've listened to a little bit more of the stream, and they talk about Korra at a few points, like, and they mention, like, of course, that the live streams, they aren't finished with them. I think, like, they mentioned that they're nearly finished Turf Wars Part 1. If this announcement is just that, then I think they've done it completely wrong. They should have just announced it here. As it is, they've left it open, and to me, they're clearly teasing new books, new content that we haven't seen before. And so if this does end up just being another Turf Wars live reading, fine, but that's not particularly exciting, and I think that's absolutely fair to say. Could it be anything else? Could it just be about the art books, the deluxe art books? I don't think so, because I think we're still a little bit off from finding out about news about the Korra deluxe art books. If they said Avatar and they said they were going to go in depth on the Avatar one, fair enough, but they're specifying Korra very specifically here, and because the release schedule for Korra is looking very light, to me this has to be where you make your announcements. Are they finally realizing now, after not only Avatar but Korra's return to Netflix, that they can really make a big announcement out of doing the stream themselves. So I hope on Monday they have some sort of a big post go up on their social media, on their blog and stuff like that, that really hypes up news on the Dark Horse stream on Wednesday. Be there. We're going to have massive, massive news. And if they are, I don't know if these are meant to be like two separate bits, like we're making a big announcement very soon. Join us here for something new and exciting about the Avatar universe. Streams in the next 2 weeks will have some big guests. That if they make the big announcement about Korra next week, and they're saying they're going to have a guest, so are they going to combine basically the benefit of what they've done before, which is the live readings and having the voice actors, but now with actual news? To me, that's the way to do it. Like, who better to announce the new Korra comic than Janet Varney? She's worked with Dark Horse for the last few streams. She's obviously into the comics. Why not have her there to like be the one to announce them? That seems like one of the cooler ways to do it. And to me, that has so much more impact, revealing it on a live stream, than just, Comic Book Resources gets the exclusive reveal, but typically, it'll go up on some publishing website first. If Dark Horse are really ahead of this and making this the announcement, fantastic. And that's exactly, I think, what we've wanted. But again, it's vague. It doesn't specify exactly what it is. But to me, when they're saying like an announcement like this, and that there will be making a big announcement soon, to me, that is about new products. And I hope this delivers. I really hope this delivers, because it has to. It really, really has to. Otherwise, I think at this point, like, what's going on with Korra comics? Obviously, the expectations are that like we're going to get some sort of Korra comic. Now, I think most people would be perfectly fine if it was just another comic trilogy, and hopefully the story is what we want, and it's not like, and it doesn't go down the same path as sort of the Avatar comics have been going down, where they've been getting away from sort of doing the important stuff. Korra has the opportunity to expand the universe going forward, do something big, deliver something that we want. So hopefully that's it. But also, we have to keep in mind that this, what Rachel Roberts said, that, new formats, new approaches to these franchises. We haven't seen any of that for Korra yet. We've seen it for Avatar, but we haven't seen it for Korra. So what are they going to do here? Are we going to get one-shot Korra comics? Is that all it is? Or are we doing one-shots and other stuff? And then there's always the room for something that completely unexpected. Like, my thing has always been like, I'd love an encyclopedia, but I don't know if they'd be doing that specifically for Korra. I think that would just be a general Avatar announcement. But again, we'll see. We'll see if they can really hit something big here, or if this is just a tease for something that's not actually that important. This will be very telling now that they've hyped this up, if this actually delivers or not. I think it kind of has to, at this point, be the thing we've been waiting for. And I honestly hope that it is some sort of a multi-part series, that it is more story-driven rather than just one-shot based, unless it's like a really, really good idea for a one-shot, like Red Lotus backstory style book, like important stuff that I think everyone wants to know about. Unless it's something like that for Korra, I think you have to do the continuation to Runes of the Empire. Not in terms of just directly the next book's about Kuvira, but it takes place after that, and that you show you're willing to continue the universe going forward. So, again, I think it's going to depend on Monday, Tuesday, before the stream on Wednesday, what they're teasing, how they're talking about this. Because I had a brief check beforehand, and I don't think Dark Horse have really done anything like that. They haven't teased that this is something that you should be on the lookout for yet, which I'm guessing it's just because it's over the weekend and they feel it's probably better to just do a tease just a day or two beforehand rather than a week beforehand. So the people who found out on the stream found out on the stream. Otherwise, it's like this big news announcement is happening in 2 days or 1 day. I think that's probably the way they're going to go about it. But in the comments, let me know what your thoughts are. Should we be excited for this, or are they just building up our expectations for just another Turf Wars live reading that probably is going to be disappointing in this case, if that is what it is? I personally think they have to announce the next Korra comic here. Otherwise, 2021 is not looking like that great of a year. Honestly, it's really not shaping up that well for Avatar, with no novels or anything like that, at least right now. So they have to deliver, and so far this is our biggest tease for the announcement is going to happen here. And if it's not what we want, it's going to be very frustrating. So let me know what your thoughts are, but that's been the video. Thanks for watching, and bye.